174 pounds. It will be number 2, Patrick Kennedy for Iowa. Turning All-American after his 4th place showing last year, taking on the high flyer MJ Gaitan. Gaitan, the 2-time NCAA qualifier. And Brock, you don't have to go back too far. The last time these two met, you look up at the scoreboard and there were 27 points up on the board. Kennedy, a 14-13 win. Will we be in store for that type of high-octane match one more time here this afternoon?
Kennedy's gotten much better since last year. And Gaitan, when we talked to Coach Dresser, he said that he's gotten more disciplined and not just always being a high flyer. But, hey, high flyer may not hurt in this dual meet.
Kennedy trying to get to his offense early. Gaitan stopples that. Now he rolled him over for a brief moment. Kennedy was exposed there, but he kept rolling through, and no harm as the action goes out of bounds. Whew. Well, we shouldn't be surprised.
That high fly action. Watch, he pops his head up. He goes for a shot, and then when he pops his head, watch the headlock come. And Kennedy, being the veteran, he didn't panic. He just rolled with the momentum.
Yeah, Gaitan with the headlock in that position catches a lot of guys, not Kennedy. MJ Gaitan really looking the part this year for Iowa State. Spent a ton of time in the weight room this offseason to really fill out at 174. Looking for his first win in 3 tries in the Cy-Hawk series. Lost to Nelson Brands, and then we talked about to Kennedy a couple of years ago. Kennedy at a scoring opportunity near the edge. No points awarded yet. Gaitan trying to slip 3. And the 3 is awarded. He captured control of the second leg while keeping his toe in bounds. Great work in limited real estate by Patrick Kennedy.
And that's that rushing. He took his time, secured the second leg, got the takedown.
Kennedy, the returning All-American, took 4th last year at 174. Gaitan with a roll through, and he is away from the point. Kevin Dresser told us this week with MJ Gaitan, they're trying to find a perfect balance with him. We talked about he's always great theatrics for a fan because he can hit the big move from every angle. But they're trying to get the fundamentals really dialed in with him. And Dresser talked about it. Historically, when you look at the top 6 wrestlers in the nation, very rarely do they fall for the junkyard stuff. You have to win with the good basic fundamentals, good leg attacks, good defense. He's on the defense here. Kennedy.
Interesting, he's going to try and roll him through now.
1 minute remains, 1 minute.
So you see, Kennedy was putting his hand in the middle to try and step up. His right hand was trying to blink.
Again, he has Kennedy exposed, neutral danger, and he gets the 3. Neutral danger, 3 points. Gaitan snatches the lead.
Hey, high flying always works when it's supposed to work. Four, nice first period. Now the question is, can Gaitan keep up the pace of Kennedy? Kennedy's not going to slow down. He's going to grind and create opportunities.
Short time, final seconds, dwindling off the clock, entertaining 3 minutes. And we go to the second, tied at 4. This is our featured women's basketball matchup on ESPN2 and the ESPN app. Tuesday, number 1 UConn returns to Tampa, where they won their 12th national championship back in April. They take on USF, a Bulls team they've never lost to. They're 34-0 against South Florida. Coverage begins at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific. Gaitan sits out, comes around to the front side, and Kennedy just cuts him away, and Gaitan with his first lead of the match up 5-4.
Kennedy continues to move forward. but he'll move forward and then hit a sweep single. You know what? Kennedy felt that. He felt the chin, and then he felt the underhook. He said, no, let me get my hips low. If he kept his hip line, you might have saw a cement mixer.
Back into the water pole position. Gaitan very comfortable here. Has the arm to work with. Now jumps around and gets the takedown. So Gaitan up 8-4.
He's just a step ahead. He's just a little bit ahead.
Mat return near the edge. Crossing underneath a minute and a stall on Kennedy.
He stepped out towards the out of bounds. When you start to reach out to that, so here's a rolling. Right when he was turned just a little bit, he said, let me belly down. Because if he stayed there, he might have got put on his back. Gaitan is just a step ahead. Just a little bit ahead of Kennedy right now. And he looks very composed.
Kennedy, the three-time NCAA qualifier, trailing by 3. Riding time not a factor. Everything pretty much on the feet and on the scrambles from the feet. We've seen a neutral danger call. We've seen a traditional 3 from Gaitan. 8-5 advantage. 25 seconds and counting, period 2. Iowa State leading by 3 in the team duel. Let's not forget the history between these two teams. Iowa has won 20 straight in this long-standing duel that dates back to 1919.
Hey, Gaitan is wrestling a very smart match. The fans are behind. They're giving him a standing ovation, even with one period that they know how important this actual match is for the dual meet. And Sean, keep in our back pocket about this guy named Ben Keeter, who got that 1 point at the heavyweight.
Kennedy is away. 8-6. A match we knew that would be decided on the feet will be as we hit the climax at 1:45 to go.
One thing that Kennedy has to do once he gets in the shot, he has to finish quickly. Otherwise, Gaitan is going to get to a position where he can just do his roll and high-flying attacks.
Patrick Kennedy, one of those wrestlers so easy to cheer for. He's a zero maintenance guy, always true to himself. His teammates absolutely love him. Comes in on a double, scroll back here by Gaitan. Heavy hips, and now it's Kennedy. Gaitan with the whizzer still applied. Shoulder to shoulder. We've been down this road before, and they come back up to their feet.
Kennedy's got to keep coming. He's got a stall point against him. He's still going. Gaitan has got to stay in the middle. This is the match right here. He's got to stay center. Gaitan is doing a good job of staying right at the eye of Iowa State. He cannot move. He's got to stay right there. We're almost down to 30 seconds. Huge implications for the dual meet.
Over under by Gaitan, 25 seconds.
Watch an Iranian coming up.
Yep.
An Iranian may come up.
Took the words right out of my mouth. 17 seconds, and we get a stoppage. Patrick Kennedy, time for one more rush.
Gaitan has got to stay in the center. He's got to stay center, though. If he does not stay center, that's another stall call. He's got to throw it right here. This might be it. Enough.
Out of bounds.
Oh, my goodness.
One.
Oh, my goodness.
Kennedy gets the stall call on the point, and we are tied
Wow.
at 8. Cyclone fans,
you can't be mad about that.
But that is the right call.
You can't be mad about that. That is the absolute right call. Gutsy, but right call there.
Kennedy forcing the stall, and now sudden victory. Can Gaitan get back on the horse, get the momentum back in his corner? Tries the duck. Lost his grip, never really got the hands locked. Kennedy circles back around. front head position near the edge, and they go out of bounds.
My heart is racing. This is what it comes down to. A 141. Big match for both guys right here. Lots of heart.
Both wrestlers, you can see the exhaustion.
Yes.
The energy that they have exerted.
And Kennedy's keeping and pushing. He's trying to get that stall call.
Gaitan,
but he's staying in the middle.
He's going to have to try to pump on the brakes. Kennedy drops,
the hip
changes levels.
Watch the hip in, nothing yet. Watch him, he's cutting the corner. Running through, nothing yet. Coming through the middle. No, neutral danger yet. Kennedy's got to stand up. Whoever gets the height here is going to be in position.
Potentially dangerous with a minute 3.
Oh my goodness. This is it. You can feel everybody on their edge, waiting to see something happen. Either it's going to be excitement or quiet Hilton. Kennedy's still driving in with the underhook. Gaitan has got to circle here. They're just, oh, this is so exhausting. Gaitan still has that head position. I'm exhausted just watching this. Almost at 30 seconds left. Man, these guys are working hard.
They have used every ounce of energy, every ounce of fuel, and now you dig into the reserve tanks. What is in that tank for both corners?
Watch the stall call. Kennedy's doing a good job. But Kennedy doesn't want to shoot because he knows when he shoots, that's when Gaitan gets to the position of rolling.
Short time. Gaitan, Kennedy, they both look at one another, mutual respect, and they say, let's go to the tiebreakers.
Oh, man. This is so good. All right, Gaitan is going to, he's got to make a decision. They already deferred to him. Gaitan is going down.
Took a little while to reach the decision. He was looking over at his 2 assistants, Derek St. John, Brent Metcalf. So Gaitan starts underneath. Not a real explosive stand-up off the whistle. Tried to hit the sit, back into the sit-out position. Kennedy doing a good job latching on. Now Gaitan is free. 12 seconds.
Gaitan still got to wrestle with it. Remember, he has a stall call against him. He cannot back out. He's continuing to circle. At one point, this is a gut check. This is why you train in the offseason for moments like this. National television, knowing that the duel really hinges on this match.
And what's so great about this, we're still in the month of November.
Riding time's at 12 seconds. That means there's a brick. A brick for locked hands.
Locked hands and maybe an opportunity at your Iowa State. Let's give Gaitan some chance to recover. Brand sensing that over for Iowa. Brick came in from Dresser in the Iowa State corner.
I didn't even see when the brick was thrown. And secondly, I did not see the opportunity for locked hands. So, all right, let's unwind here. There's a brick call looking for a locked hand somewhere. Now, maybe it was locked hands, maybe it wasn't. I can't see yet, but one thing we have to find out is, was it just a ploy just to give him a breather? Was it just to give Gaitan just a breath?
Again, in a college duel, in a setting like this, each team is allowed one challenge brick. If you win the challenge, you get the brick back. If you lose the challenge, then that brick is taken away, and you lose the potential to challenge anything moving forward.
Correct.
With Iowa State having only won the 2 matches remaining,
all right, there was no locked hands.
Dresser had to feel certain that he spotted it, and like you mentioned, was this...
The challenge was not in a timely fashion, therefore Iowa State loses their challenge.
Okay.
Oh, so they were late with the brick, and that's what Tom Brands was over in front pointing out.
Hey, but look, it gave Gaitan a breather. You know, the chess match here. Really, was there locking hands? I don't know, but my guy just got a 2-minute breather. He's got to hold down for at least 12 seconds. 13 seconds is better.
12 is the number. You see the energy from Kennedy, and now Gaitan got one swipe, comes back again. Kennedy trying to roll his way through. Gaitan cuts him off.
Where's the right time? It's in favor! It's in favor of Gaitan! The brick call was a good call, even though it wasn't there. We have an upset!
Deafening in Ames. Deafening.